can't believe it's already September. It feels like just yesterday it was the beginning of the summer. And now it's over. But I wanted to do a few makeup favorites and then a few like little random ones. Okay, so for my first makeup favorite, this is an e.l.f. Lipstick I'm actually wearing right now. It's in Nicely Nude. It kind of looks a little crappy, but you know, life happened to this poor thing. I like it. Just gives my lips a little bit more color, especially on days where I gotta get to class, I'm late, I forget something. Works. For bronzer, I have been loving the NYC Sun In Bronze. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Sun In Bronze. I take more from the edges, not from right in the middle, because that's a little bit dark for me. I do kind of have like a little bit of pale skin, but no summer glow anymore. Another thing I've been loving is this e.l.f. blush palette. Loving that. I have been trying to use this as a contour, but I really have to like dig in there for it. But I've been really loving this color and this color, so I'm liking those. This one has like a little bit of shimmer, so I haven't used it as much yet. I have been loving this Infallible, the L'Oreal Pro setting spray. I only have a little bit left in here, so I'm pretty sure I'll spend the $20 and get the big one, just because the Urban Decay, like if I ever go to Ulta, I'll buy some more, but other than that, I'm liking this. And what's on my nails right now, which look ratchet, don't look at them. But I've been loving this China Glaze in Purple Panic. So that's what it looks like. Been loving this. Just something pink, and I don't know why, because it's fall time. Should be getting into like the mauves and like the deep reds and the purples. But I'm like, no, it is still like nice out. But today in Texas is like our first fall day. So, I mean, it feels like fall outside. I don't feel it. Been loving is braids. I've been trying not to put heat on my hair. I've just been using braids. At work, I'll just braid it. Sometimes I'll pin my hair back and then braid it from there. I just put a little headband on. So, I've been loving that. And, I don't know, it's just easy, and it's easier than putting it in a bun and then getting a headache during the middle of the day. So, another thing I've been loving is my phone case. I got it from Amazon. What is their name on Amazon? Turn On Tech is the company that I got this from. And I have the Edge, so I was really worried about trying to find a case for the Edge because I didn't want it to actually cover the edge of the phone. But this one is really sturdy, as you can hear. I haven't had any problems with it. It does have raised parts up on the top, so when it does sit down, I can still see the edge, because when people text me, it lights up and it lets that go through. The buttons are really nice, so I like it. And also, I don't have a screen protector on my phone because it is glass, so like you can just wipe it off. So I don't have any screen protector. A show I have been loving, watching a lot of Netflix lately, and I've been watching NCIS. I'm on season 9. We've been watching a little bit of Doctor Who, going like back and forth. And another one. Oh, and we finished The devil is a part-timer, and Patrick's usually not into animes. And I can't remember who told me about this anime, but I just started watching it one day, and Patrick just sat down on the couch and started watching it with me. And it's very funny, very comical, so he absolutely loved it. And I think they're talking about season 2. Not 100% sure, but Patrick would be really upset if they don't. An app that we have all been loving on our phones has been Fallout Shelter, as we're waiting for the new Fallout to come out. So this has been played in my house, I think, by everybody. Let's see if it'll open up to my shelter. And I've never played like Fallout Shelter, like Fallout any of the games. Let me. Okay, but basically that's what it looks like. You have like little rooms and people that you gotta like put in rooms. You have like this is my diner with my people in it making food. I don't know why a diner, makes no sense. Bio Inc., where basically you get a human being and you make them sick and die. Really weird when I played it the first time. So kind of weirded out by that one. I don't know if I'll keep it on there or not. Okay, and then on some random favorites, I guess. My motion sickness pills, since we've been in the car a lot, going places. And I don't know for what reason, just lately motion sickness has like taken over as soon as I get in the car. So this has helped a lot lately. I am going to have to bring this with me tomorrow when we go to take my CNA test. And my anxiety has like kicked in for that. So that has been a favorite. The only reason why I've kind of been like MIA, I don't know what I did to my shoulder, but I have a previous injury with it, and for some reason the muscle started hurting again. So this Icy Cold, I think this is just like a generic brand, but it's just like a weird consistency. It smells really bad, but that's what it looks like. And this stuff gets cold, and like cold fast. So I've been having Patrick like rub that from like here down to here, and then like on my shoulder blade, when the pain is like really bad. I know this is really lame, these next two probably, but I've been loving the Nurse's Aid handbook. I mean, if you ever take a class and you get the handbook, they say it's your Bible. Literally, it sits on my nightstand. I read it every night. I've been studying it, reading it front to back, just making sure that I know everything in it, because I'm not too worried about like the test taking part, but I'm more worried about the skills part. You have 4 skills to do in a half hour, and one of them is going to be hand washing, so you already know that's set and done. So you have to worry about 4 others. And they can choose, there's like 15 of them. No, there's 22 skills. And they can choose just randomly 4. So, you don't know when you go in there what's going on. So, I've been looking at this, studying it, and I'm hoping that I can take my motion sickness pill in the morning and maybe read it in the car. Probably not. So it has been this book that we picked up from Hastings. And it's called Born of Fury by Sherilyn Canton. If I pronounced that wrong, I apologize. But I love your book. I mean, look at her on the back. Like, how bomb is that? I like it. Grandma, I don't know if you would like it. This is a mature book. I do have to say that. Because there is some adult themes in there, which I didn't really know that it would kind of be like that, but lately I've kind of been into the more adultish books, you know, like the women swooning kind of books. I've never been into those before, so I don't know if this is me maturing because I don't like it. No, I'm just kidding. But I've really, really liked it. So I think, because I've never, like, I know I've read, like, The Lord of the Rings, and that's more of, like, an adventure book to me than anything else. But people say that's, like, sci-fi, fantasy stuff. I don't think so. So this book is more fantasy, you know, like, a different world sort of thing, but not a dystopia. But it's one of those, like, sci-fi things. I've never really read a sci-fi book. You know, I've always read, like, dystopias, you know, close to sci-fi, because, you know, there's supernatural things going on. But I never actually read a complete, you know, sci-fi book, and obviously I've loved it. But I did want to show you guys. I left my book on the table, or on the bed, and let the dogs in, and Stark ate it. It didn't do much damage. He did damage to the binding, so some pages, like, are trying to come out, but he started eating it. So literally the back of her book, of her just sitting there on this awesome chair. And I have another book from her too that I want to read.